wow, he's making us all look like we're not nicely dressed.
Patrick Martin can often be found herding young lawyers into the conference room, not unlike his boyhood days wrangling cattle on the family ranch. At 6'5", he commands attention and is equally at home in English or Spanish. That's come in very handy through the years.
The clients didn't speak a word of English. I don't speak a word of Spanish. And Patrick sat there through that entire meeting, switching back and forth between English and Spanish in like every other phrase or clause or sentence or whatever, and it was the most incredible thing I'd ever seen.
Patrick grew up on a farm in Montana, but he would spend summers visiting his maternal grandparents who lived in Mexico. After graduating from college in Montana and becoming a CPA, San Diego was a natural choice.
I felt like I knew I needed to live along the border region because I had this idea of working in cross-border international and tax-focused with Mexico.
After a stint with the IRS, Patrick attended USD School of Law, making lasting friendships with international students. He was a Thomas More Scholar. He then headed to Mexico City to study law there. By the time he arrived at Procopio, Corey, Hargreaves, and Savage, he was hooked on tax law.
What makes Patrick effective as an attorney and a tax attorney is his passion for the tax law. Honestly, I've never met a person who enjoys his work as much as Patrick.
Patrick helped grow Procopio's international tax practice into one of the most successful branches of the firm. Nearly 10 years ago, he was the driving force behind the USD School of Law Procopio International Tax Institute, a conference that attracts tax experts from around the globe.
He wanted to be sure the University of San Diego got as much acclaim as he got out of the International Tax Institute, which obviously now is one of, certainly in Mexico and in the U.S. is viewed as one of the premier tax institutes.
The meaning of lawful permanent residence.
Patrick generously shares his passion for tax law with students and colleagues alike. His demanding schedule includes a heavy dose of international travel. Whenever possible, he tries to bring along his wife Sunita and their daughters Selena and Ariana. A certified cave diver, he's taken the girls with him on excursions to Mexico. The Martin family also includes a grown son, Marcus, from a previous marriage. He lives in Washington State. Patrick's tireless work in international tax law has not gone unnoticed outside of San Diego. He was awarded the prestigious V. Judson Klein Award from the taxation section of the California State Bar.
And it's an attorney that basically meets three requirements: great integrity, great intelligence, and a passion for the tax law.
Patrick's loyalty to USD School of Law and commitment to giving back make him an alumnus the school can count on. He has served with distinction on the Law Alumni Board, including a term as president, and currently sits on the law school's Board of Visitors. In typically modest fashion, Patrick says he's the one who is grateful.
My life has been about the support of others. I feel like that's given me the opportunity to for whatever reason, be identified as someone who's worthy of consideration for this alumni award.
Patrick Martin, an attorney whose dedication and work ethic make him a man to look up to.